$3,000. That amount cracked him. Not the letters saying no to his applications, not the dead-end job, not the shame of watching old friends succeed while he stayed stuck. No. What truly broke Tyler was seeing his mother ride 2 buses to work every morning because they could not fix her car. $3,000. And he could not help her. This is the story of a 17-year-old boy who thought he was taking a quick path. It took him 7 years to learn he had locked himself out of the life he truly wanted. It shows the unseen ladder he refused to grab. It shows the day he finally understood what he had lost. If you are thinking about leaving school, or if you already did and wonder if it is too late, just listen. Tyler's mistake might be the warning you need. His comeback might be the hope you are searching for. Let us go back to the start. Tyler was 17 in his junior year of high school. He was a smart kid, a fast learner, but sitting in a classroom felt like a jail to him. He would watch his math teacher write numbers on the board and think, quote 1. He would read old plays and ask himself, quote 2. Each day, his anger grew. Meanwhile, his older cousin Jake had left school 2 years before. Jake had a car, a steady payment, freedom. Jake would often say, underscore, quote, underscore, 3, underscore. $15 an hour sounded like a huge sum to Tyler. Then came the night that changed everything. Tyler's mom came home from her nursing duties, totally tired. She worked extra shifts just to keep their heads above water. She sat at the kitchen table with a pile of bills. Tyler heard something that crushed his heart. His mom was crying softly, trying to hide it, but he heard her. Tyler thought, I can fix this right now. If I just quit school and start working, I can help her. He walked into the kitchen and said the words that would stay with him for many years. Mom, I want to quit school. She looked up, her eyes red. Baby, no, please. School is the one thing I can give you that hardship cannot take away. But Tyler had already made up his mind. Mom, we need money now, not in 2 years when I finish. Now. His mother wiped her eyes. Tyler, if you do this, you will be sorry. I promise you. Tyler shook his head. I will not. He was so sure, so completely certain he was choosing the right path. The next morning, Tyler did not go to school. He went to work with Jake. For the first few months, he felt proud, money in his pocket, helping with house payments. He felt like a man. He felt free. But freedom has a cost, and Tyler was about to find it out. 1 year passed. Tyler's back began to hurt. His hands became rough and hard. He would come home too tired to do anything but sleep. 2 years passed. His old friends finished school. Some went to college. Some went to trade schools. Some got jobs at companies with good pay and a future. But Tyler, he was still doing the same exact work. Cutting grass, moving rocks, digging holes. Then the yard company hired a new boss. His name was Chris. He was 23 years old. He was a new college graduate with a business degree. Chris became Tyler's boss. This young man, only 6 years older than Tyler, earned a set salary. He had health coverage. He had a clear path up. Tyler was still paid by the hour. Still no benefits. Still no way to move higher. One afternoon, Tyler met Sarah, an old friend from school, at a gas station. She was wearing work clothes. She was a medical helper and had just finished her shift. Sarah smiled when she saw him. Tyler, how are you? Are you in college? Tyler suddenly felt aware of the dirt on his clothes, the grass stains on his pants. "No," he said. "I am working in landscaping." Sarah's smile faded for just a second. __quote _13______. But Tyler heard what she did not say. He saw it in her eyes. That quick look of pity. That night, Tyler could not sleep. But worse things were still ahead. 3 years after he left school, Tyler's mom's car broke down completely. The engine was ruined. $3,000 to fix it. She could not pay for it. Tyler could not pay for it. So his mother had to ride the bus to work. 2 buses each way. It added 2 hours to her already long day. Tyler would watch her leave at 5 in the morning. He would watch her come home at 9 at night, tired, worn out, all because of a car they could not afford to fix. And Tyler looked at his cousin Jake, the one who told him to quit school. Jake was 30 years old now, still doing yard work, and still making the same $15 an hour he made 10 years ago. No raise, no progress, no change. Tyler looked at Jake and saw his own future staring back at him. That is when Tyler understood. He had not escaped anything. He had just swapped one kind of being stuck for another. Wanting change badly, Tyler decided to look for a different job, something with a future. He applied to be an assistant manager at a store that sells things. He got an interview. The boss hiring for the job was a woman, younger than him. She looked at his papers. Tyler leaned forward. She smiled, but it was a sad smile. Quote _16. Tyler sat in his car in the parking lot and cried. Not because they said no. He had heard quote _17 before. He cried because he finally knew what his mom tried to tell him 3 years ago. Learning was not about being smart. It was about opening doors that hard work alone cannot open. Broken and feeling lost, Tyler went to a community center. They gave free classes to help people get their GED. He thought, quote, Tyler walked into the room and stopped. Standing at the front was someone he knew. It was Mrs. Patterson, his history teacher from 10th grade. The teacher he had walked out on 3 years ago. Mrs. Patterson looked up and saw him. For a moment, neither of them spoke. Then she smiled. Tyler wanted to disappear. She put up her hand. After class, everyone left. Tyler stayed. Mrs. Patterson sat across from him. She took out a paper and drew 2 simple stick figures at the bottom of a steep hill. One had a ladder, the other did not. She pointed to the one without the ladder. Then she pointed to the other figure. Mrs. Patterson looked at Tyler. Tyler said quietly, Quote 27, she said. Quote 28. Tyler asked the question that had been in his mind. Quote 29. Mrs. Patterson smiled. Quote 30. She leaned forward. Quote 32. Tyler took a breath. Mrs. Patterson nodded. What happened next was not magic. It was hard work. During the day, Tyler still cut grass. He needed money to live. At night, he studied. Math he should have learned at 15. History he had not paid attention to. Science he had slept through. Some nights he wanted to quit. The lessons were hard. He felt not smart. He felt very far behind. But every time he thought about quitting, Tyler remembered the steep hill and all the people climbing past him because they had ladders. 6 months later, Tyler passed his GED. It was just a piece of paper, but it felt like picking up the first rung of that ladder. Mrs. Patterson hugged him. Quote 35 __. And she was right. Tyler signed up for a local college, part-time, night classes, business lessons. He was not trying to become a doctor or a lawyer. He just wanted choices. He wanted doors to open. 2 years after walking into that GED class, Tyler applied for an assistant manager job. The same company that said no to him before, but in a different place. The boss hiring looked at his papers. She smiled. Tyler sat in his car after that interview and cried again, but this time from happiness. The door had opened. That was 10 years ago. Today, Tyler is a manager for a whole area, watching over 15 stores. He makes more in 1 month than he used to make in a whole year. But more important than the money, last month, Tyler bought his mom a new car. When he gave her the keys, she cried, quote, 39, quote. Tyler shook his head, quote, 40, quote. Tyler always keeps a picture on his desk. It's from that very first GED class. It shows him and Mrs. Patterson. In the photo, Tyler looks very tired, unsure, and scared. This picture reminds him of his past and what he almost gave up. Life is full of big challenges, like cliffs you want to climb. You might want better work, better chances, or a better life. You can try to climb these cliffs just with your hands. You can work very hard, stay strong, and give everything you have. But some cliffs are too high. They need a ladder. Education is that ladder. You do not need it just to live, but you need it to climb high. You are not learning to be better than others. You are not learning to show you are smart. No, you are building a ladder, step by step, class by class, book by book. So when you find that big challenge you want to reach, you won't be stuck at the bottom. You won't just watch others go up while you stay down. Tyler lost 3 years. 3 years he can never get back. Do not make his same mistake. Grab your ladder now, while it's still easy. Because the higher you want to go, the more you will need it. If this story touched your heart, please share it with someone who needs to hear it. Maybe they are 17, making the same choice Tyler once made. Maybe they are 20, wondering if it is too late for them. Show them it is never too late to start climbing. Tyler almost threw away his whole future for $15 an hour. Do not be Tyler at 17. Be Tyler at 30. Be the one who picked up the ladder and never let it go.